All right, ladies and gents, thank you so much, first of all, for checking out this video. But this is a hot topic, and I am here to tell you yes, you can make a lot of money just booking travel. I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen, and I hope by the end of this video, you learn some information that will help you agree with this topic. So let's just dive right in. Why am I presenting this information? You guys, I have heard people say things like, you make more money on the recruiting side of the business than booking travel. And things like, it's hard to get paid when you focus on travel. I have even heard people say, no one needs travel agents anymore. Listen, have you ever asked these questions or wondered the same things? Have any of these questions ever popped in your head? If so, I want you to go ahead and hashtag that's me or hashtag guilty on this video right now. But I want you to stick around and watch this entire video so I can help you truly understand the truth about what we're doing here. So, what qualifies me to share this type of information, you guys? I'm a wife, I'm a mother of three. And I have spent 5 years in this travel industry as a professional travel agent. And recently, they're calling us travel advisors, right? But guys, I have been working in this industry for 5 years and absolutely love it. I am a travel business guru. Some people have worked in the travel industry for jobs, some have worked for other travel agencies, but my entire 5 years in this business, I have owned my own travel business. Guys, I have created some awesome travel bookers that are very successful in this industry as well. But not only that, I have experience traveling personally, booking travel for others, and coaching and training a team of over 1,400 agents. So travel is what I do full time. I lost my job back in 2016. I decided that there was no better place for me than the travel industry, you guys, and I'm very passionate about it. So if you hear that passion come through, let me just apologize at first, but it's really hard for me to hide it. All right. So yeah, those are pictures of my kids, my husband, and me traveling, of course. Let's just chat about booking travel and the money that you can earn in this industry. Okay. So newsflash, there's a lot of money to be made booking travel. Can you guys believe that? Like, the truth is that wherever you focus your attention, the most will pay you the most. All right. So if you focus your attention booking travel more than anything, guess what's going to pay you more than anything? Travel. So just in case this is your first video on my YouTube channel, guys, what I do is teach people how to own their own travel business by partnering with a host agency. Our host agency is also partnered with a marketing company, which is how I am able to offer the travel opportunity to others. So basically, we're two companies operating separately. One where we book travel, the other we build travel teams. So I really wanted to point that out just in case this is your very first video of mine, okay? So that's where this point comes from. If you focus on booking travel, you will earn more travel commission. If you focus on building a team of travel agents, you will earn up to 6 streams of income. All right. So there's more information I'm going to share with you guys how you can get the full details if you're thinking about joining a travel business or if you're open to partnering with me and joining my travel team. I'll have that information, but I really want to drive this point home. So let's talk about the facts of the travel industry. Guys, people still need travel agents. How about that? Guess who need the agents? People who have never traveled before. People who are confused on where to begin. And this could even be experienced travelers who are trying to experience a new destination, a new country, a new type of travel that they've never traveled before. And they're like, wait a minute, where do I start? Guess where they start looking? For a travel agent. People who are afraid of making a mistake booking it themselves. I always use the example of, when I first got started and I wanted to start booking honeymoons, I will always look for the guy, all right, the fiance, the proposer, okay? And so I know that this would be the partner that wanted to have a perfect honeymoon and wouldn't want to mess it up, right? And so people look for travel professionals to help them have a seamless, perfect, memorable experience. People who are busy are looking for travel agents to book their travel. They don't have time to do the research. They don't want to have time to do anything but get the itinerary from whoever put it together and give the credit card information to that person, right? Y'all know any busy people? Like, I don't want to book the travel, just book it for me. People who need help booking their group travel. So, here is something that I really did not understand until I became a travel agent, because I never used a travel agent before I became one, is the fact that you as a consumer is very limited to the number of flights you can book at once, the number of hotels, the number of cabins, right? But as a travel agent, we're not limited. So rather than people taking time to book all this stuff individually, they'll seek the help of a travel professional. So, can we all agree that travel agents are definitely still needed? Okay. There's a lot of money to be made in the travel industry and the travel business, guys. I have an agent on my team who earned $500 on their very first Disney booking. $500? That's a pretty good first time payment, right? I also have an agent to earn more than $8,000 on their first group cruise. Pretty amazing. Wasn't even a huge group cruise. I have an agent to earn $15,000 on her very first destination wedding booking. And here was the kicker for me. When I found out the people that she actually booked that cruise, I'm sorry, that destination wedding for, were total strangers, people that she didn't even know. It was a referral of someone that she did know sent them her direction. Guys, I have agents on my team that book more than $100,000 of travel each and every year. And guess what? When you join my team, you'll be inside of our Facebook groups. You'll get a chance to meet and network with all the agents inside of my organization. But yes, there's a lot of money to be made here in the industry. Look at Oprah. She's like, I would say that's a lot of potential. Do you agree? You guys can go ahead and comment right now in this video. Yes, I agree. There's a lot of potential there. But here is what I want you to know: you get out what you put in. Is that not common sense? It's probably not. So some people, they're thinking, well, I can just hurry up and get started in this business, do nothing, and make a whole lot of money. Y'all, I'm not one of those people that's going to lie to you and create that fake picture that that's something that you can do. Absolutely not. The harder you work, the more money you make. The less you work, the least you'll earn. So you literally get out what you put in. Is that okay? I mean, we are talking about business, but it pays to book travel. You guys, we're talking about you being able to plan beautiful family beach vacations. We're talking about destination weddings anywhere in the world. What about cruises for couples, for groups? And there's this big push on solo travelers too. So you have access to book cruises for anyone. What about Disney family vacations? Absolutely, you can book those. And even ski resorts. You can book a few rooms, a few cabins, or how about blocking out an entire ski resort? You have access when you are a travel agent to do things like that. But not only do we have access to accommodations, what about the activities your clients will enjoy? You'll have access to things like Broadway shows, NFL games, professional games, right? And I am in Houston, Texas, you guys. So, of course, I had to use the Texans picture. And here, swimming with the dolphins, jet skiing, parachuting, parasailing, all these amazing activities your clients will want to enjoy, accommodations, flights, passports, and visas, all of these things. you have access to get paid from that. So I want you to understand that there's an unlimited income opportunity. There's no such thing as how much can I earn per hour? Guys, this isn't a job, this is a business where we are not limiting you on how much money you can earn ever. So if you want to break the bank, go ahead and break the bank. But this is an opportunity where you can get paid as much or as little as you desire. Truly, just book and travel if that's what you choose to do. So, isn't that why you're considering the travel business to begin with? Right? To get paid from booking travel that others are already doing. Guys, that is truly what I saw as an opportunity here in this industry. Even before I started sharing this business with other people, I understood. I already knew people who were traveling. I was already traveling. In fact, I was already booking travel for other people for free just because I knew what I was doing and I enjoyed it. So, why are some agents earning way more money than others? This is a very valuable question. And let me answer that for you. Those people who are earning more money booking travel than others, they're marketing themselves more. So they're posting on social media, letting people know that they own a travel business. They don't have to go to those published public websites that's charging them more money anyway, but they can book through them. People who are earning more money marketing themselves, guys, are also contacting the travelers that they already know. Many of you already have friends and family who are already traveling. Many of you are already seeing people on your social media platforms who are traveling. So you can simply reach out to them and say, hey, the next time you book a trip, can you consider me for that booking? Also, sharing what they learn. I got really good at this. Every single time I received a free travel certification, I would talk about what I learned. So I got really good at talking about Jamaica, Mexico. I even got really good at sharing trips here in the US. I remember posting on my social media a picture of a beautiful resort in Utah. And I asked everyone to guess where it was. No one guessed this property was actually in the United States. So you can use what you learn as an advantage to market yourselves as well. And remember, there's no limits in this business. So you can start promoting packages that you book. And guess what? The people that are marketing themselves, that's exactly what they're doing. They're putting packages together and they're putting hashtag book with me. These people that are earning more money than the average agents, they're booking more travel consistently, you guys. So they're setting goals to send a certain number of quotes a certain number of times per week. So most people who actually join my team and join this business and get started in travel start on a part-time basis. In fact, if you're already working a full-time job, I want you to comment below and say hashtag job. All right, just so I know what type of people are watching this video. So you can understand that you can create your own part-time schedule. You guys, there was only 3 days a week that I would focus on booking travel when I first got started here. And if I be honest with you, 2 of those days were more like training opportunities for me. And one day is when I was actually putting quotes together and sending them out to folks. Why? Because I had two babies, two toddlers, and a teenager when I first got started 5 years ago. Okay. And so you get a chance to say, you know what, I want to focus on maybe sending 2 quotes a week, maybe 5 quotes a week, 10 quotes a week. Does that mean everyone is going to book with you? Absolutely not. But you do want to get in the habit of giving yourself a goal. Also, some of these top travel bookers focus to have travel completed each month. So in our industry, we're not paid based on quotes. We're not even paid based on the travel when it's booked. We're paid after our clients complete their travel. So if you become consistent with having people traveling every single month, you will start reeling in travel commission paid out to you every single month. Some agents even plan group trips every quarter. I have a lady on my team, when she got her first group commission, she was like, wait a minute. I just earned $20,000 booking this whole entire hotel. So guess what she said? I'm going to start booking group trips quarterly. She don't book trips for individuals. She don't book family vacations. She strictly focuses on booking group trips every single quarter. So these top travel bookers, you guys, they're branding themselves. They're either branding a niche and or they have a target client in mind. All right. So you set yourself apart, and that makes a big difference. Travel Queen, that's my brand, you guys. And how I was able to attract people is really funny because, in my mind, when I came up with the idea and I made the decision that I was going to go all in with Travel Queen, first and foremost, because I knew that I had to leverage social media. And social media is pretty selfish, kind of personal, right? So some people have business names like Travel Escapes or Plan Your Destination with Me or some things like that, that sounds good for brick and mortar. And there's some people that say book travel with Sharon, book travel with me.com, whatever. Travel Queen was something that I wanted to brand personal to me. And the concept for me, y'all, was every time someone thought about travel, I wanted them to think about me. So you want to definitely think of something that's going to set you apart from other people. Decide who your ideal client is and market to them. So when I first got started, I knew I liked girlfriend trips. I knew I loved all inclusive beach resorts. I already knew this. I loved cruises. I wanted to plan cruises. I did not want to plan Disney vacations. I didn't want to focus on families. That was my choice. But because I understood who my target clients were, it made it very easy for me to come up with marketing material to lure them in, you guys, to attract them to booking travel with me. So when you get started in your travel business, think about that. Think about who you want your clients to be. Maybe it's a dollar amount. Maybe you want to focus on cheap travel, budget travel. Maybe you're the opposite. Perhaps you want to focus on luxury travel. You want to have those clients who are earning $250,000 a year booking travel with you. Maybe you want to focus on couples or college students. Decide who your ideal client is. I promise you, it will make marketing and setting yourself apart more easier. And branding is a big deal for your success, and anyone can do it. Y'all, I didn't have a following. I didn't have a YouTube channel. I wasn't even on Instagram before I got started in this business. Okay. So if I could build a following and a brand and a network, anyone can do it. Truly, if you commit to your business, you commit to what you're doing. So the other reasons why some of these agents are earning way more money than others, they're finding their clients. Some people say, I'm going to put something out there. I'm going to wait for people to find me. That is so not the case, guys. When you're in business, you have to be your best promoter. So, what I like to say is add yourself to Facebook groups for your niche or target client. So, I was adding myself to mommy groups. Why? Because I wanted to help moms go on getaways without the kids. Go on those girlfriend trips with your other friends with kids. Leave the kids with the husbands and go, right? I also got into travel groups. People are already traveling. Guess what? Chances are they might need a travel agent. So some of our suppliers even have Facebook groups like Carnival Cruise Lines, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Am Resorts, like these different breathless resorts. They have Facebook groups. You get in those groups and you start networking with other travelers. You never know if they may become your client, right? You can also contact your ideal client and ask if you can earn their business. So these travel bloggers that are online, you can help them. You can contact businesses, you guys. We have agents who have contracts booking travel for businesses, and you can do the exact same thing. You can also attend events for your target clients. So you can go to these bridal extravaganzas if you want to book more destination weddings and honeymoons. You can go to these church events if you want to book travel for groups and school events and tournaments and things. So you could start marketing to the people who are likely your ideal client. All right. So, is this helping someone so far? Seriously, I really want to know if any of this information is like helping you reach your aha moment. And in fact, if you have already had an aha moment, I would love it if you comment below, like this video. They help other people get these aha moments as well. A lot of this information I'm sharing with you guys was not information that I learned prior to starting my travel business. It's actually from some experiences, excuse me, that I've already had in this business. So you have control of your income with travel. I really want you to understand that. And what I mean is you want to earn more, book more. That sounds like, duh, LaVonda. I thought you were going to say something more specific than that. But it's the truth. If you want to earn more money, book more travel. If you want to do less work and still get a big check, book a large group as often as you want to get paid that big check. I have a gentleman on my team that one year he booked a cruise for over 200 passengers, you guys. Just this year, Labor Day, he booked over 500 passengers on a cruise. Guess what he's doing? Next year, he's probably going to double those numbers again, right? On the next cruise. And Carnival Cruise Lines is really loving him right now. So, does he do that all year round? Absolutely not. But guess what he was able to do this year? Quit his full time job, open up a restaurant, one of his dreams. And he's truly living the life of his dreams. Why? Because he understands the power of group trips. He took a group to Jamaica. They had a couples trip to Dominican Republic. He and his wife and a few other couples. So, if you want to do less work, get that big check, book some large groups. All right. So, do you want hassle-free clients? Like people that aren't going to waste your time, people who are actually going to book travel with you? I would say find experienced travelers or luxury clients. So, why experienced travelers? Because they understand they got to pay money. They understand that flight prices change. So, the longer you wait, the more expensive those flights will become. They also understand that, travel insurance is important. So they're not going to try to pull your leg or, beg you for the hookup and all these other things because they've already experienced travel before. Luxury clients, yeah, I love luxury clients too. Like, honestly, my travel minimum booking budget is $3,000. It didn't start that way, but the reason why it grew slowly toward that being my minimum is because I understood that people who are willing to pay $3,000 on a trip already had the money to pay it. The people that did not, oh, it was just like a tough time, right? But I have people on my team that they specialize in trips where, people have to put everything on a payment plan, and that's totally okay. So, yeah, these are things that you can actually control your income with travel. I don't want you to think that it's a gamble. I've heard that before. But, set your goals and get out there and get to work. So, there's more information for you guys. There's way more travel money that you can earn outside of what I just shared with you. All right. So I want you guys to know this. I told you I coach and train other agents, agents that I've personally brought on board, as well as agents who have joined through some of the other agents that I've personally sponsored. And you know how that goes, right? People start telling people, start telling other people. But I want y'all to understand this. Every month, I earn between $600 to $3,000 from travel I did not book. That is not a typo. And I hope you guys can hear my smile when I say that. But how is that even possible, you may ask? Well, helping others become successful agents pays you well. All right. So, with our marketing company, when you have personally sponsored a minimum of 9 agents, you will start to earn a 10% travel commission override on all of your agents' travel commissions. Right now, I have well over 170 active agents that are personal to me. Is that not crazy? In the past 3.5 years, I personally sponsored over 400 agents, and people quit for whatever reason. Right now, that's how many I have. That means every single month, the computer is looking to see which of those agents that have booked travel that earn a commission, because 10% of that is coming back to the travel queen. All right. Our travel company doesn't take away from your agent's commission. They're actually taking away from the company's commission. So you'll learn when you watch the video, or you may have already learned from watching previous videos, that with our host agency, there's a 70-30 split, and there's an 80-20 split depending on how much travel commission you've earned. So everyone earns 70% of their own commission. Our host agency keeps 30%. So imagine when you're actually at the top of our builders program with our marketing company, the company now is saying 70% of that commission goes to the agent who booked it. 10% is going to that top builder that helped us get them here to our company. And we'll just settle for 20% of the commission instead of 30%. I think that's a big deal. But 99% of my travel commission comes from override. So there's some agents out there that want to book all the travel, book everything. They're like, I want to personally do it. There's nothing wrong with that. I had my run with that. You guys, I love the passive income of not being the one booking all the travel, yet still earning travel commission. You will learn to love it too. So a lot of other hosts aren't willing to do this, you guys. Other hosts will make you split the commission with your sub agents, which means those agents will earn less money, right? So imagine you telling, someone, you can own your own travel business. I'm going to help you. I'm going to train you. They start earning their commission. You told them how much commission they would earn, but actually they got to take out of their earnings and give back to you for helping them start a business. I love the fact that our company says, no, we're not going to touch your agent's commission. They earn all their money. We're going to take from ourselves and give back to you, right? I love that. Several hosts don't offer an override at all. So that reminds me of corporate America. Like, I don't know how many of you have actually trained other people on your job, right? I worked jobs where, because I was such a good employee and great at what I did, I was often elected to train the new people, teach them everything I knew, never got a piece of their paycheck, never even got a thank you bonus, training bonus, or any of those things from the companies. So that's what these hosts remind me of, like pretty selfish. You want me to help you bring more agents on, but you're not willing to say thank you with compensation, right? Now, let me just say, this is our travel company's way of saying thank you for sharing the business every single time they book travel. So, what does that really look like? You guys, if you're not an agent already, you have a honeymoon, a destination wedding, a birthday trip, a family reunion cruise, that trip is getting booked somewhere. Either you're going to book it through another agent, you're going to try to figure out how to book it yourself online. Either way, someone is earning that commission. So just by me sharing with you, or whoever may be sharing with you, this travel business opportunity, and then you decide that, you know what, I'd rather book this travel myself and pay me the commission than one of these websites. Guess what? IntelliTravel is totally grateful that I'm even doing a PowerPoint presentation like this, right? So I really want you guys to understand the power of this incredible opportunity. So, disclaimer, actually, I have a few disclaimers. You are not required to recruit with our travel business opportunity. What I love is the fact that you can focus solely on being a travel agent without the stress or pressure of recruiting. I am not a leader who will try to force you to recruit. So I know you're probably like, oh gosh, here we go. I've heard of these companies that say you don't have to recruit. I get signed up and I just want to focus on booking travel. And now all of a sudden, you want me to recruit. Well, guess what? Y'all don't get that out of me. I have a lot of agents who, just like that gentleman that's booking all that travel, he's been on my team for almost 3 years. He does not recruit. The young lady I mentioned about booking that destination wedding, she been on the team for almost 4 years. Guess what? She does not recruit. I've learned that, well, let me just say this. I'm the type of person that you can't make me do anything anyway. So I kind of treat people the same way, you know. I meet people where they are. We've had people that got started and then they're like, you know what? I said I wanted to focus only on travel. Now I think I want to start building a team. That is totally up to you. Another disclaimer, our company is not a recruiting vulture. So even with me as a leader, not trying to force you to build a team, you don't have to worry about that pressure coming from our company. I remember one lady came to one of my live local events and she was waiting for some entourage of people to come and beg her to become an agent and beg her to sign up. And she said she had been to another company's event in the travel industry. And they're like, sign up, please sign up. You got to sign up and give her her application and all that. And my personality, I'm like, hey, all I'm here to do is give the information. If you join, that's great because now you get to capitalize on the power of the business. And if you don't, that's great too. I mean, just do what's best for you. But I love the fact that our company aren't recruiting vultures, meaning they're not trying to suck people into doing something they don't want to do. Another disclaimer, you guys, I'm just compelled to give all the information. You know, so if you're on my channel, you're like, man, this girl give a lot of webinars and details. And that's because I am a big picture type of person. So I am very analytical. I like details. I love facts. I am an educator by heart. So a lot of my information that I learn, I share, I break it down, I try to explain it so that anyone can understand it. But in order to get the big picture, you got to know all the parts that's working together. And so that's one of the reasons why I can never just talk about how much money you earn booking travel without also giving you guys the picture of how you can also override and help other people as well. So, I want you to understand when you keep all business options open, you get paid more often. All right. So, there's still no shortcut. You have to work. You guys, I tell people, if you're going to only focus on travel, you earn only travel commission. But guess what? You still have to do the work. I had a lady who got signed up and she said, you know, I want to work both sides of the business. But what she did, you guys, is she focused first only on building a team. But she said that was her focus. She never did any of the work. She came back to me and she says, you know what? I'm going to drop that side of the business. It's not working for me. No one's signing up. I'm not getting paid. Sure, no problem. Here's the contact information. Go ahead and cancel get your money back on that side of the business. Well, guess what, you guys? Just a few months after that, she contacted me and said, well, I guess I got to drop the travel business too because I'm focusing on the travel side and no one's booking travel with me. I'm not making any money. Here was the real story to that. She wasn't promoting either side of the business. She wasn't fully vested in building either side of the business. Now, here's what I have seen through the years of me being in this industry is that if you focus on travel and really treat it like a job, it will pay you like one. So those people who are on our team that's booking travel, you guys, they're earning only travel commission if they're also not recruiting. We earn our travel commission once per month. So all those commissions that come through, you're active in the system as an agent, which means your credentials are still good, you get paid no later than the 15th of every month, okay? If you build both businesses, you earn a travel commission from travel that you book plus leveraged and residual income from team building. And you earn overrides on travel that you don't book when you hit gold builder in our company, which is at the top of our builder program. Okay. So I tell people, like, it's just good to keep your options open. I have people on the team that signed up for both businesses, even though they may focus on one more than the other. I strongly suggest not leaving money on the table, meaning, why not do both? You never know what options people have. But here's something that will help you determine if that's something that you even want to consider. And I want you to comment if you're already an agent and if any of these has ever happened to you. Okay? Check this out, y'all. So if you're already an agent, I want you to hashtag me, hashtag guilty, whatever. Like, I can relate. Any of those things will work. If you ever submitted a quote and the client ghosted on you, like you sent the quote and they never said, yeah, I want that, or no, I'm not interested. No, thank you. They just totally ghost on you. Has that ever happened to you? I know that has happened to me. I spend my time doing the research, putting the pictures together, the itinerary together, all the details together. I email it and no response. Like, can you tell me something, right? Not everyone you do a quote for will book with you. That's understandable, but you kind of are looking for some kind of feedback from your potential client, right? Hashtag that's me or hashtag guilty. If you submitted a quote to a client, your client didn't book with you, which means they were just a potential client anyway, but you later saw them on Facebook on the same trip you quoted. Oh gosh. This was something that took me some time to mature in my business. Could you imagine putting this research together, like the whole consultation process of, your client agent relationship? They're going to give you all the information, the dates, the number of travelers, the destination, activities they want to do. That's going to give you all the juice that you need to go out and go to your agent access websites and things like that and put this trip together that fits in their budget. They say thank you, they never book with you, but then you see them on Facebook on the same cruise, or you see them on the same beach that you sent a picture of. Yeah, you guys, it happens. All right. For those of you who are like, wait, why in the world would that happen? So sometimes people are out here just wanting someone else to do the work so they can go book it themselves. In fact, if you ever submitted a quote and your potential client told you they just went ahead and booked it themselves, go ahead and hashtag that's me. Yeah, go ahead and hashtag guilty, right? So yeah, so some people just want to know if whatever you find is close to what they were able to get on their own, which in some cases it's comparable, right? Because these websites are earning commission just like we are as agents. But here's the deal. Sometimes they don't communicate that with you. As an agent, you can truly beat and meet these rates, okay, apples to apples. But not only that, as an agent, you guys, you can contact the supplier and ask them to help you win your clients over. I've been able to get free upgrades for my clients. In fact, my friend last month was able to get a free presidential suite upgrade for her birthday just because I asked, what can you do to help me make her 50th birthday special, or her 50th birthday special, right? So her and her husband on that trip, they helped me with that. Can't get that online. If you try to get you a free presidential suite upgrade, it's not free. There's going to be an upgrade charge on those websites. So they go and book it themselves, not realizing they actually can get more through you. Now, hashtag guilty or hashtag that's me. If you've ever reached out to ask for a travel business and the potential client tells you they rather book their own travel, right? So that was me in the beginning. I would reach out to people. Even now, I'll see people traveling all the time, and I'll say, "Hey, next time you book a trip, can I help you save money on that trip by booking it through me?" And they'll say, "No, I'm good. I like booking my own travel." Has that ever happened to you guys? You're like, "Whoa, they're booking a lot of travel. I would love to earn that travel commission." And they tell you, "Nope, I'm good. I like finding my own deals." Hashtag that's me or hashtag guilty. And guess what, you guys? I'm sorry. Was that the last one I had? Perfect. Okay. So these four things right here have actually helped me go into the team building side of the business. And this is so funny because the reason why I start thinking like, how do I get paid for the time that I just invested in who I thought was going to book this trip with me? How do I make this money? So you know what? The person that ghosted on me, I would send them a message and say, "Hey, I know you're not responding to my messages. Hopefully you did not book that trip. Because if you did, that means you just gave your money away to someone else." I could show you how you could become an agent and save money booking it yourself and paying yourself that commission. Guess what? They would contact me back and say, "Oh, no, I didn't see your other emails. I'm sorry. I didn't. But yeah, actually, I am interested in learning more about that travel business you're talking about," right? Those people who I didn't get to book the trip for, but they're posing and posting on Facebook and Instagram on that same trip I quoted. Y'all, it took me about a year and a half to 2 years to really mature in this department because I was angry at first. Like I was upset. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they used me." I would block them on social media. I would hope that they got ate by a shark on the trip, but I grew. I matured out of that mentality and I turned it around. I'm like, "Wow, I'm so glad to see you enjoyed that trip. I gave you the information. How did you end up booking the trip?" They would say, "Oh, I found it online. I just went ahead and booked it myself, whatever. I'll say, "Oh man, that means you got a travel business too?" 99.99% of the time, they would say, "No, I just booked it on Expedia. I just booked it on booking.com, or I just booked it on Priceline." Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? All you have to do then is say, "Well, I'm sorry you did that," right? Because every time you book on those websites, they earn a commission. If I knew that you would rather had booked this trip yourself, I would have showed you how you could own your own travel business so you won't pay more and you could have earned yourself a check for that same trip. And that's the same response that I would give to the people who said, "You know what, I went ahead and booked it myself," or that they rather book their own travel. I would tell them how they could own their own travel business. So understand that not everyone will want to be your travel customer. There's some people out there that rather get the same information you're getting so they can save their own money and so that they can earn commission from their own groups and their own family vacations and things like that. That makes sense, right? I mean, does it really make sense to do both sides of the business? First, offer your travel services. If the travel fit business is a better fit, help them join you. So I tell people all the time why I love this business. It's a win-win opportunity. As a travel queen, you can book your travel with me, or you can join the Travel Queens team and create your own travel brand. So you will be able to offer the same opportunity to other people. It's a win-win. It doesn't matter if they book travel with you, you're getting paid, or if they join your team, you're getting paid. Y'all, I even had some people to book a trip with me first. Okay. They're like, you know what? Let me go ahead and see what this is all about. So they want to make sure that the plane is really a Southwest Airlines flight, or they want to make sure it's really a Marriott resort. They want to make sure it's really a Hertz rental car. You know, all these things. They want to make sure they are really going to watch the Houston Texas beat the Dallas Cowboys, right? They want to make sure this stuff. And then they were like, wow, I went there, had a great time, no problem. Well, you know what? Maybe this travel business is for me. So I've had people to be my customer first and then turn around and become my business partner. Guess what? Doesn't matter. It's a win-win. So the same would be true for you. So this is the strategy that helped me become a six-figure income earner, you guys. All I did was get really good at sharing this business with other people. I got really good at making sure they understood that if they were going to do it, why not do it as a travel business owner? There's people in our company, you guys, that's earning some pretty life changing income just from booking travel alone. Okay. So for those of you who are wondering, man, do I have to come over here and be a master recruiter or master builder in order to really see some income flow into my household? I hope by now that this is the end of the presentation, you know that no, you do not have to do that. So if you're looking for a host travel company and a travel business coach and mentor, I invite you to learn more and join my travel team today. Sorry, I forgot to put team right there. But join my travel team today. Now, you could text the word Travel Queen, one word. You don't need those quotes. I just did that to separate it from the other info. But you could text the word Travel Queen to 281-767-9711. You'll get a link to my website, a video. You can go surf in my channel for videos too if you want. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Y'all, I'm getting better with telling people to do that. And shout out to having close to 6,000 subscribers without really saying to subscribe. So yeah, guys, go ahead and text the word Travel Queen from your mobile device to 281-767-9711, and you will get a link to my mobile business card that will give you all the information, top questions answered, instructions on how to get in to how to get started as well. You can find me on Facebook at Success with LaVonda. That is my business page, Success with LaVonda. If you go on Facebook, you can search LaVonda Thornton and I'll pop up. And that's my personal page. So you can also follow my personal page as well. You can find me on Instagram at Travel Queen 4K. Okay. At Travel Queen 4K. So I am getting better with my Instagram page, you guys. Just because I have received the most success from Facebook and YouTube, that's where I focus a lot of my efforts. But Instagram is powerful. My 20-year-old keep telling me over and over and over again, Mom, you need to be on Instagram more. So like I said, I'm analytical. I study things. So I am learning Instagram. But yeah, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, you guys. So if you saw enough already, maybe you've already watched a ton of my videos. Maybe you have already been researching if you should start a business or not. If this video helped you make that decision that you're ready, I want you to join my team right now. Okay. So you can actually go and join my travel team where I am personally sponsoring you by going to startyourtravelbiz.com. You don't even need the www dot, okay? You could just type startyourtravelbiz.com and reference my sponsor ID code TravelQueen, no spaces, all one word. All right. So here's a cool thing that happens when you sign up with Travel Queen. You're going to get put into my exclusive team's Facebook group. You have personal access to me. So I do train one-on-one. What I love about our host agency is they do a great job in teaching and training on how to book travel. So a lot of my coaching and training is teaching you how to get clients, how to market yourself, how to brand yourself, how to put yourself out there on social media, how to build an audience, even if you don't already have one. Why? Because that's how I became a six-figure income earner with our opportunity. Okay. So again, if you saw enough, I would love to welcome you to the team. Startyourtravelbiz.com. If you have questions, you guys, you can reach out to me via social media is the best way. I have my email in the description. I have a link to my blog in the description box as well. But generally, if you search YouTube, Travel Queen, my videos pop up. So you go out and learn as much as you can. But guys, don't book another trip until you make travel your business. Make sure you get with the best host agency. That's for you. I am pretty biased about ours because we're highly reputable. We receive awards and recognition. Plus, I haven't seen any other host agency in the past 4 years that I've been with our company that makes me want to regret my decision on being here. So, yes, it's definitely a great opportunity. If someone else who is not on my team or is not me sharing this video with them, I encourage you to get back to that person and not sign up on my link, but in fact, sign up with that person so they can lead you and guide you and help you. This industry is absolutely amazing. It's totally changed my life. I've been without a boss other than myself for over 3 years, you guys. I travel every month. In fact, I'm getting ready to travel with my kids to Mexico. So my youngest two kids are getting their first stamps in their passports this week. I cannot wait for those pictures to come out. And it's a business trip that I get a chance to share with my husband and kids. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching until this very last part of the presentation. Please let me know if you learned something new, if you had some aha moments. I will also love to learn any other topics that you would like for me to cover that's related to entrepreneurship and travel. Have a great one, everyone. I won't say great night, great day, great morning, great night, whatever it may be for you. But thanks so much, you guys. And I hope to see you again on my channel.